Hello. So in today's video, we're going to discuss about how to make Facebook ads lookalike audiences. In our previous videos, we discussed about uh, how to make custom audiences. But in this video, we will discuss about how to make lookalike audiences. What are some of the best practices? How you can leverage lookalike audiences to make some powerful campaigns. So without further ado, let's jump into my this video dashboard and show you how this works. So first of all, we need to make a custom audiences, right? So this is our custom audiences. CA means custom audiences, right? And we have a data of around like 1000 people. So always remember you need to have at least a 1000 people data to make custom audiences. So on the basis of custom audiences, and if you do not know a lot about custom audiences, I will attach a link of my custom audiences video in the description so you can go and watch it. This is a detailed video on how to make custom audiences. So yeah, you can watch it. And once we created a custom audiences, you can create a lookalike audiences, right? So always remember the size of your lookalike audiences will always be bigger than the custom audiences because you are trying to find the name itself represent that lookalike. Lookalike means similar type of audiences. So LAL means lookalike audiences. So you, sorry. So you will be finding a lot of relevant people over here, right? All of these people are highly relevant to your list, and all of these people will have some sort of intent signals by from your website, right? So this is a custom audiences, and on the basis of custom audiences, you're gonna make lookalike audiences, and always remember the size of lookalike audiences will always be bigger, and these will be highly relevant while making sure that you created a proper lookalike audiences, right? So let's jump into my ads manager and show how this works. So first of all, you know you need to go to your ads manager, and after that you're gonna click on audiences. Once you click on it, you will be redirected to this page, right? So what we're gonna do, so there are two options over here. First one, you need to make a custom audiences, and from that custom audiences, you're gonna make lookalike audiences. And another option is that you're gonna click on lookalike audiences directly without making custom audiences, and from over here you can make lookalike audiences. So for the purpose of this video, I want to make pretty smooth and pretty easy for you. We're gonna discuss both. So first of all, let's create a custom audiences, and we're gonna go over. So this is the pixel source. We're gonna select website, and from website, once you click on it, you're gonna see an interface something like this. So for example, we want to create a custom audiences of people who visited our website in the past 30 days. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna name it CM is custom audiences, website visitors 30 days, right? I'm gonna add date over here, right? So we have selected our source audience, which is our pixel as we discussed, and we have selected an event or website visitors. We want to retarget those users who have visited our website in the past 30 days, right? And we have named our custom audiences. CA means custom audiences, website visitors, past 30 days, 21st February. Now we're gonna click on create audience. So our custom audiences have been created, as you can see in the background. CA website visitors. Now it's asking that you need, if you want to create a custom lookalike audiences from this, if you want to create an ad, and if you want to create another lookalike audiences. So as we discussed, we're gonna discuss both. First, we're gonna discuss how to make custom audiences, and on the basis of that, we're gonna create lookalike audiences. So we're gonna simply click on create lookalike audiences, and over here, our source audience, which our custom audience is already been integrated. Now it's asking which country you want to target. So let's say I select over here United States, right? And we have a different sets of audiences over here. So we can create a lookalike audiences from a scale of 0 to 1, 0 to 2, and up to 10. So make sure and keep remember that 0 to 1% audience size will be highly relevant, and from 1 to 2% will be less relevant, and 2 to 3% will be less relevant. So as you go to the highest, the audience relevancy will get lower, right? So hope this makes sense. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna simply drag from 0 to 10. You wanna create us one lookalike audiences, or if you want to test and if you want to create a different type of different sets of lookalike audiences, then you simply gonna click on 5. So you have 5 sets of your lookalike audiences have been created. 0 to 1 is a 1%. Lookalike audience is set 1 to 2% is another is second set of lookalike audiences, and second to third is another set of lookalike audiences. And now if we scroll down a little bit over here, it's showing us the population size of the audiences over here. So it's saying like 1% of your lookalike audiences contains approximately 28 million people over here. 1 to 2% is approximately containing 28 million people over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply click on create audiences. And as you can see, our first we created custom audiences. Our custom audiences is populating. Once our custom audience has been populated, then on the basis of that, our lookalike audiences will be created. This will take a little bit of time. You need to be patient. It will take around like 12 hours to 14 hours. Then it will automatically be created. So as you can see, this is populating. A few of the audiences that I created previously have been populated, and the status of them have been changed. Ready. Ready means they are ready to use. You can use them in your campaigns. Populating means they are populating. Meta is trying to find similar audiences for you. So yeah, hope this clears. This is the first part of the audience that we discussed, that we need to create lookalike audiences. Custom. First of all, we're gonna create custom audiences, and on the basis of that, we're gonna create lookalike audiences. This is the pixel source, right? And another thing that we're gonna discuss, we discussed about we need to create a lookalike audiences from the list source if we have. So again, this is a more powerful resource over here because you already have the data of relevant people. You either have a customer list from your existing database, people who have opted in intentionally and they provided you their email address, their phone numbers, their first name, their last name, their city. So this data is highly, highly relevant for you. The lookalikes that you're gonna make from this will be worth it, and you're gonna get some crazy results from it. So what we're gonna do again, as we discussed, we're gonna first of all we're gonna create custom audiences and we're gonna select customer list. And this is the pattern that Meta is suggesting that you need to upload in. Like you need to main identifier arts like column header. We should have the email address. We should have proper guidelines. We should have email address in this format. We should have a phone number with the country code. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply click on next. We have read their terms, and over here we're gonna upload our list. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna go to my computer. I'm gonna select the right folder, and I'm gonna select the file that I have. So the file is being uploaded, and as you can see that it's asking that if the list contains the value. Value means average lifetime value a customer purchased from your website. Either it could be like $50, $100, $200. So if you have a value in your list, you wanna simply click on next, yes, and if you do not have the value, you wanna simply select no. And if we click on audience leads, if you want to check on it, you wanna check on it like if they are leads, if they are customers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select on high value. These are high value customers, and you wanna add the name of your list, whatever the name that you want to put over here. So I already added the name, the brand name, and the customer data that I have. Now I'm gonna simply click on next. Now it's asking to map the fields. Now it only map two fields automatically, but rest of the fields that we need to add uh, map manually. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the right field. So name means we need to select the name, first name. Phone name should be empty because the phone name has already been fetched from Meta. And rest of the data looks good to go because this is irrelevant data like creation date and role and phone. The phone number has already been fetched over here. The email have already been fetched and the name. So this is the most relevant important data. You need to have their email address, you need to have their name, and you need to have their phone number. So this is the most important data that we already gathered. Now we're going to click on import and create. So it's going to take around a few seconds. All of the data have been mapped and will be mapped, and you're going to be able to make lookalike audiences. So let's wait and see how much time this takes. So our custom audiences have been made. Now it's asking again three options that we saw uh, previously. Create a lookalike audiences, create an ad, and create another audiences. So we're gonna create a lookalike audiences. Right? We're gonna simply click on next. And over here, it's asking to select the country. So again, we're going to select United States. And over here, as we discussed, 0 to 1 is the most relevant, 1 to 2 is the less relevant, and 2 to 3 is the less relevant. But keep in mind, they are highly relevant again. While they are less relevant, but they will bring you results, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select 1 to 5, and I'm going to click on Create Audiences. So as you can see, our look, first of all, we created a custom audiences of from the pixel source. This is the custom audience that we created, and on the basis of that, we created lookalike audiences. And the another resource source that we selected was a list. So as you can see, we created a custom audiences of people from the list that we have, and on the basis of that, we created lookalike audiences from the list that we have. So as you can see, all of these custom audiences and lookalike audiences is being populated. Once they populated, you're gonna be able to use them in your campaigns. So yeah, this is a video about lookalike audiences, how to make them, and what are the two type of different lookalike audiences that you wanna make. First is from your pixel source, and the another one is from your list sources that you have. So yeah, if you find this video helpful, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. This really helps me to keep motivated and make videos for you guys. So thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.